Hey friends, how's it going? Dave Peterson here, davesguitarplanet.com. This is going to be the first in my series on what I'm calling expressive techniques, so that you can add expression to your soloing attempts. And the first one we're going to take a look at is sliding. One of the most basic things to do, so just to slide up, slide down. And I've got a 12-bar blues in the key of A with your first finger on the 5th fret. And we're going to learn this blues. Let me play it for you. So you can see it's just basically one lick that I repeat several times, and that lick is so just going up and back down the major pentatonic. But here's what we do. We're going to go first finger on the 5th fret of the bottom E, and then with the 3rd finger on the 7th fret slide up to the 9th fret. So the first part, bum, bum, da, ding, dum. Real common figure that we often play. So again, frets would be 5, 7, slide to 9, 7th fret of A string, back to 9th fret of E, sliding down a whole step or 2 frets to the 7th fret, and back to the root of A. The major pentatonic scale, you might remember, sounds like the main lick in My Girl. So we're just going to be using that shape. Let me play it for you one more time. Another way to look at it would be the fingers. 1, 3, slide. 1, 3, slide. 1, 3, slide. 1, 3, 1. Okay, I'll play a little bit of it and you try it. Try that. 1, 3, slide. 1 on the 7th fret of the A. And then slide back down, and then another A, and go right up the scale. Bum, boom, ba, boom, ba. And then we do the exact same thing, but we have to take into consideration the odd pair of the G and B strings. So it's going to look like this, an octave higher. So now we're going to land on the 2nd finger, 10th fret of the B string. It starts on the 7th fret of the D string, and the same exact pattern that you were doing. 3rd finger, slide up 2 frets to 11th fret. 1st finger on 9th fret of G string, back to 11th fret, 3rd finger, slide back down, and then down to the root. This time on the 7th fret of the D string, and all the way up the major pentatonic, landing on your 2nd finger this time. Okay, so it goes like this. Dum, boom, da, doom, down, 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 da, doom, down. Same exact lick, up an octave, starting 7th fret D. Dum, doom, da, doom, da, bum, boom, da, doom, da. That's over the A chord. Then for a 12-bar blues, it goes to the 4 chord, which is D. And now we start on a D note, the 5th fret of the A string. Do the exact same shape. Bum, boom, da, doom, da, da, doom, da, doom, da. Finger numbers 1, 3, slide a whole step, which is 2 frets. First finger, back to 9th fret, slide down, back to the root, and slide up. Dum, boom, da, doom, da. The whole D major pentatonic scale, and then back to A, and we do the original lick. Bum, boom, da, doom, down, ba, boom, da, doom, da. And then for 12-bar blues, the 3rd chord, the 5 chord is E. We go up to an E note, 7th fret of the A string, do the exact same figure. Bum, boom, da, boom, da. This time I change it up a little bit, but it's starting on 7th, 9th, slide to 11, 9, back to 11 on A, slide down, 7th fret. This time for the second part of it, I do a slide up from the 9th fret of the D string to the 11th fret, and then just jumping back to the 9th fret, and the same thing happens on the A string, and then back to the root of E here, 9th fret of A, and then we repeat the original lick over A again. Pretty easy. If you're new to this, it might not be that easy, but I tried to make it as easy as possible. I tried to resist the urge to make it more complicated for this, just to introduce you to the concept of sliding. Let's give it a shot. Let me play it one more time from the beginning. It has a 4-beat metronome count in. 2, 3, go. Up an octave to D, back to A, up to E, let's do it one more time. Bum, bum, up an octave, to D, back to A, up to E, all right, if you didn't get it that time, just take it slowly and work with the metronome. I'll probably have the backing track for download, and once you get this one down, go ahead and try some of the other expressive techniques like bending and harmonics and raking and hammer-on pull-offs, etc. Hope you got something out of it. I'll see you next time.